Hey, what's going on, everybody? Blue Cloud Andrew here. Wanted to do a quick video for the July 30th update. This is my lone wolf, Gaunt, the Walker of the 13th Way. Flanking him to his right is Sabian, the Ferocious. And to his left is Preach, the Devourer. Now, he's a bit more baroque, a little bit more mutated than most other members of my force. He is a member of the 13th. One of the last as far as he's concerned. He had fallen deep into the realms and mindset of chaos and now is looking to be redeemed. We found my Space Wolves company out on the outer fringes once near the Eye of Terror. Found that they were beset upon by a large, sort of almost undefeatable Tyranid force. He and his wolves held the back for about a week and a half, unbeknownst to the Space Wolf army. After they had found out what had happened in their back flank and the days that had been, riddled with bloodshed and carnage, they thought that clearly they had gotten some support from maybe even the Imperium itself, which would be odd considering the Space Wolves don't usually see or receive reinforcements in any way. But there stood Gaunt, flanked by his really mutated wolves. He didn't say much. The Wolf Lord Aeon walks over to him, extends a hand, and that's the beginning of their sort of union. It's been 7 times now, 7 different engagements where Gaunt has arrived and aided his brethren. Always flanked by his Fenrisian wolves, so to speak. But again, we all know there are no wolves on Fenris. July 30th, coming down to the end. It's been a great trip so far. I wanted to save some of the best for last, and I thought that these guys would pretty much be that. I'm liking them so far. Still need to do a few more things, but for the most part, they are tabletop ready, and that's all I'm usually going for. It's a beautiful rainy day outside, so I figured that this would be fitting. If I could add one more thing, I would certainly go into drop pod mode for this army. I need 6. I've got 1. So hopefully there's some drop pod action in my future. Let's get a little close up on these guys before things get a little crazy and this video starts getting a little too long. Still not totally finished, but I wanted the underbelly to be particularly raw because of I wanted to do something with that later on. Maybe some blood spatter, dirt, muck, mire, that kind of thing. Took me a second to kind of match them all together, but I did it. I actually like the way the Juggernauts came out, or the Skull Crushers, or whatever you want to call them. Anyway, there is Gaunt, the Walker of the 13th Way.